Fire signs. Energy for the upcoming week, survival mode. This is about getting back to basics, guys. Feeling like, oh man, I am on to the next thing. I just need to try to make sure my basic needs are met. Okay. Survival mode. If you've ever seen Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there's like this pyramid, and you have to meet your minimum basic needs like food, water, shelter, like that kind of thing before you can graduate up to needing like clothing, relationships, hobbies and games and stuff like this, okay? So that's what I feel here with this card is that I'm really focused on the bare basics right now. I'm focused on paying the bills, paying the rent, going to work, making sure everyone's fed, the laundry's clean. I'm making sure I make it to the next appointment, this, that. That's what I feel with survival mode. Survival mode is barely doing the bare minimum because there's kind of some stuff going on, maybe some challenges, or maybe it could even be within yourself, fire sign. It really could be some challenges within yourself. So what is your energy for the upcoming week? Major Arcana card number 9, the Hermit. And this is not bad energy. I feel like you're at the drawing board, fire signs. Survival mode. So that tells me like something hasn't worked out. Maybe some things need adjustments. Maybe you're reorganizing, replanning, re-strategizing your plan for whatever it is that you want to do. It's not just this week. Like I feel like it's at this chapter of your life, okay? But this week you're really pulling in and looking introspectively at who you are, what exactly you need. You know what I mean? Like, what are my needs? Do I really need that, monthly order of makeup? Do I really need those 30 candles that I want to buy from Etsy or whatever? Right? This is what I see here. Really pulling in and deciding what's really a priority and what is something that I've kind of just taken up as a habit, or I've kind of adopted, but it's not something that benefits my life or benefits me. It's not a necessity. I can let it go. That's what I feel here, fire signs. Now, other people. Page of Pentacles here. Other people in your life are focusing on work. Maybe they're getting a new job. All right. Maybe they're taking classes so that they can become financially sustainable or help to contribute to the household. Okay. This is other people focusing on the physical, focusing on the new physical, tangible acts that they can take to help everyone be a little bit more sustainable. Okay. That could include you, or it could be a whole different household of people, right? But other people are focused on what? Their physical lives. Okay, so I really want you to focus on, you're focused introspectively on you and your life. So are other people, just in a different way. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind, but their plan is their own and your plan is your own, fire sign. Very important here. You're all on your own survival mode page. Okay, and who is going to save you? Who is the hero of your story? None other than you. You're the one who's going to save yourself. You're the one who's going to design your life and get you into a place where you want to be. And if you're already there, be grateful, man. Thank you, God. Let this continue. Thank you, God. Let this continue. Now, let's dive in a little more deeply. Aries, you got the chicken bone here. And this one is literally about new jobs, okay? So physical, tangible property. This is something new in your life. The fact that it is upright like this, when I pulled it out, if it would have been this way, it would have been a lack of. You know what I mean? A lack of. But instead, this is having a new physical or financial opportunity. Maybe you're moving, you've got a new job, you're starting up a new task. New health regimen, I even dare say. I need you to know that this is important, that this is your plan. Look, that looks like the staff you're holding. This is your plan, your actionable steps to take, and you're the one who's taking them. So take that moment of introspection here. Take that time to be self-reflective, because when you decide to commit to something, you're the one who has to pull it off. So Aries, keep that in the forefront of your mind before proceeding. Leo, you have the amethyst here, the amethyst feather. And this indicates to me, wow, are you meditating? I really hope you're meditating, especially with this Hermit card here. This can be meditation. And the fact that you have an amethyst feather for the Leo, feather, divine, spirit, angels, past loved ones. Hello, amethyst is about psychic activations and up-leveling. Are you dreaming in the world of spirit? Are you attempting to do that? I feel like you are connecting. I feel like you are connecting to the spirit world or to your own spirit team, your higher self, God, the universe, creator, in your own way. Even if you don't know it, man, this survival mode energy, you're intuitively being guided, okay? And right now you're guided to go within so that those signs and symbols that you have within your psychic dictionary, which is yourself, can become more clear to you. The more time you spend alone, the more you can understand the anomaly of a subtle spirit message. The more you understand how other people make you feel in contrast, and if you want to have them in your physical experience or not. Remember, virtual relationships can exist as well, Leo. Sagittarius. Whoop. And I say this is funny because you also got the Picasso stone, Sag. Sag, I see you're wanting to start over from the ground up. Maybe you're already there. Like, what in the world? I got to piece this together part by part, brick by brick. Where do I start? Sag, you're turning inward because this is about you. This isn't about anyone else. This is about you and your life past journey, and you're the one who's building it. I literally see you here, Sagittarius. Like I said, no one else is going to save you. I see you laying out the very next pavement stone before you step on it. And then another one, and then you step on that. And then there goes another one, and you step on that. This is not a fluid or a rushed process. This is not fast. This is you going, all right, well, you know, this is what I need to cut out of my life. And you know what? I don't have the energy for those friends anymore because they're so negative. You know, in fact, I'd really like to get plugged in at this new church in town or whatever you have going on. I see you piecing, but this is not someone else's design. You are picking what you want to include in the details of your life. You are picking the details of tomorrow, Sagittarius, by what you decide to do with today. What are you obligating yourself to in the future? Is it adding to your design for your life, or is it taking away from the time that you have to contribute to that? I feel, again, Sag, stretching yourself too thin, and you're in the same boat as other people, and you've got to come first. I want to tell you one thing. They want me to say this. When you're on an airplane, they say if the plane's going down, in case of an emergency, passengers, if the plane's going down, air masks will fall from above your seat. You must put your own air mask on first, and then you can put the mask on your children, other people who may be injured or need assistance, okay? But you got to put your own on first. Why? Because if you can't breathe, you can't save anybody else. They want me to tell you that. Fire signs and Sagittarius. Your life is about you. And if you're not taking care of you, you can't take care of anyone else. That ship will only last for so long before it fizzles out. That is what I have for you guys.